Welcome back to another tutorial. Today we are doing the breakdown for In the Garden, Davido featuring Morrave. So the beat is on a BPM of 112. So let's just deep dive into the beats. So for the whole percussion, we have what is here. Actually, I was going to be dropping the full stems for this full FLP plus the project data, so you can play around with it. So this is it. So that's the groove. So the guitar, I'm using amp guitar. So, and I'm using a preset called Autumn Leaves. So this is it. So that's just what runs through basically all the beats. So these are the keys. So for the keys, I'm using Lounge Lizard. Next one is the fill. So the fill, I'm combining some live drums. That's I'm using Addictive Drums 2, and I'm using the Fairfax Volume 1 Natural, and this is it. That's just the fill there. The next one, we have the log drum. So the log drum is this way. I'm using for 3 instances, and I'm just using 2 here now. So that's the log drum 1. So log drum 2. Log drum 3. So the next one is the strings. I'm using a drill orchestra for the strings. So I'm using the violin session, the violin warm session, the viola warm session, and the cello warm session. So it sounds this way. So the other parts of the strings, there's the pizzicato. I used the Picasso in the strings in the strings in this there's a contact pack called PSR 900. So there's in the string section you see the pizzicato. I'm using that one and another strings to patch it up. So I'm using 2 patch at the same time to get the pizzicato sound. So on the on the beat itself, we have a lot of effects. So we have a lot of switches and sound effects there. So you can see here we have this part here, we have the fast switch, you have the computer switch. So I have to find those sound, and just like you have in the movie. So that's just the way everything is. So that's the way I made the the remake of the In the Garden Davido featuring Morravey. So I'll be dropping the full project data so you can hop on it and do what you like. So please like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends too, and to share and subscribe. Till we meet next time. Okay, before I go, let's talk about the mixer channel. So on the kick, practically I have nothing. On the guitar I have a reverb and an EQ. On the keys I have EQ and a reverb. Also I have a limiter here. On the log drum I have a flanger. So the flanger here is just to thicken it up, or like to give it a stereo feel. Another software you can not VST you can use to this is the sausage from Dada Life. I don't know if it's Dada or Dada, so one of the two is going to work, so choose from it. So use the Dada Life if you don't want to use the flangers. So your drums are just having the EQ. This is what the EQ looks like. So when you get the FLP files and the project data, you can actually deep dive into it. The shaker, so I'm using the transient processor. I'm always using that on my shakers. The FX, I had nothing. The crash, the shallow, the strings. You can see here, I had to push out the stereo field to widen it more. So see next time we meet. Peace out.